Thank you all for being here tonight. I'd like to officially call this mayor and council meeting on January 10, 2022 to order. At this moment, I'd like to ask everyone to stand, and I'd like to ask Dory Griggs, the City of Roswell Fire Department chaplain, forward for the invocation moment of silence.
Please join me in prayer. Holy One, we are grateful for this gathering of servant leaders here tonight. May this chamber be a beacon of hope, striving for justice, unity, and community. For the opening of the 2022 year, please watch over our elected leaders. Help them lead with a servant's heart, doing your work with a spirit of collaboration, with intelligence and grace toward each other. May everyone in this diverse community feel welcomed here and feel their voices are heard. May all who enter this building be treated with respect, dignity, and kindness. In a city made up of longtime residents and newcomers, may each voice be valued and heard for their unique perspective. Source of all, help us to be strong stewards of your creation and to work toward the common good. Guide us in developing responsible policies and behaviors to preserve this beautiful city we call home. As this new year begins, give our elected leaders the ability to develop responsible plans for our community, giving them the strength to make the tough decisions, the empathy to see the needs of all residents, and the wisdom to know when to move on in a spirit of collaboration for the long-term benefit of all of Roswell. All these things we humbly pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chaplain Griggs. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call Rapley Hills to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rapley. I would like to add for the record that Councilmember Zapata has an excused absence. The first item on the agenda is approval of the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Palermo, seconded by Councilmember Hall. All those in favor, please raise your hands. The motion is passed unanimously. Thank you. The first item on the agenda on the mayor's report is the approval of the mayor pro tem for 2022. Do I have a motion to nominate a mayor pro tem?
Motioned.
Motion is made by Peter Vanstrom. Do I have a second?
No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Peter.
I got to tell you who it is.
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate a councilman who has served for 6 years with enthusiasm, energy, and drive. Equally as important, he shares the council's and the mayor's love for this city. I'd like to nominate Michael Palermo.
Councilmember Vanstrom has nominated Michael Palermo for Mayor Pro Tem. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilmember Hill. Are there any other comments from council members before votes taken? All those in favor, please raise your hands. The motion passes unanimously with the, sorry, go ahead, Mr. Palermo.
Yes, I was going to say I'm going to abstain from voting on myself, but I really appreciate this confidence and look forward to working for this council just as I work for all residents of Roswell.
Your abstention is duly noted, Councilmember Palermo, and it's a 4 vote with the 1 abstention. Congratulations, Councilmember Palermo. The next item under the mayor's report is recognition of the City of Roswell Water Utility receiving the Distribution System Excellence of Gold Award from the Georgia section of the American Water Works Association and the Georgia Association of Water Professionals. I'd like to ask Ms. Sharon Izzo to please come forward.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Brian Skeens, who's here representing the Georgia Association of Water Professionals.
Thank you, Sharon. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Let me say, this is an honor. It's always the best part of my job as President-elect of Georgia Association of Water Professionals is honoring those leaders in our industry. Again, I'm Brian Skeens. I'm the President-elect of the Georgia Association of Water Professionals. If you're not familiar, we are a not-for-profit association with current membership of nearly 4,000 water and wastewater treatment plant operators and managers, and the affiliated professionals that work with them. Our purpose is to educate and assist those who have an interest in the proper management and protection of Georgia's water resources. We're the premier professional association for water, wastewater, and stormwater-related issues. We were founded in 1932, and for over 85 years, GAWP has provided the bulk of certified professional training for water and wastewater operators here in Georgia. We're formally affiliated with some national organizations like the American Waterworks Association, on whom this award is sponsored. The purpose of this award is to annually recognize water distribution systems that have been operated in an outstanding manner. During the recent 2021 GAWP Fall Conference, the City of Roswell was presented with the GAWWA Gold Award for Distribution System Excellence by earning a quantitative inspection score of 95 or higher out of 100. This is the 4th consecutive time that the City of Roswell has won this award. Let me tell you, it's not an easy award to win. The utility gets a list of questions that they have to answer, and then members of an auditing committee come and spend 4 to 6 hours questioning and inspecting every aspect of the distribution system. But the City of Roswell was exceptional in achieving the score to receive this gold award. In fact, if they achieve it again next year, it will be the Platinum Award, which is only given to those who receive it 5 years in a row. We want to say that this kind of award focuses on furthering the performance of distribution systems across Georgia and strives to support water utilities across Georgia to improve performance, safety, and reliability of their distribution systems through collective knowledge sharing and providing very safe, high-quality water to your customers. The City of Roswell should be proud of its staff for reaching this impressive level of achievement and being the 2021 recipients of the Gold Award for Water Distribution System Excellence. This is an important accomplishment and speaks volumes about the exceptional commitment and level of service that the City of Roswell provides their customers. So thank you, and congratulations to Chris Boyd and the City of Roswell Water Distribution staff for all their accomplishments over the last 4 years, and many more to come, I'm sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. This is an award that it goes to my team, both in the water production and in the distribution staff. They do an excellent job in ensuring that we can provide the public with safe and reliable drinking water, especially throughout the pandemic. I mean, hands to them. I wish some of them could have been here tonight, but alas, they couldn't. So, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Don't go anywhere. We're coming down to get a picture with you. Council?
You going for pictures too?
In front of your staff. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good. I know, I'm just getting close with you. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
That's quite an achievement, Sharon, Chris, Dan, thank you. I mean, that's outstanding. And of course, we look forward to the platinum achievement already baked into the deal, it sounds like. Well done. Councilmember Hall, would you like to please read the first item?
Thank you, Mayor Wilson. Item number 3, recognition of the Atlanta Regional Commission's Green Communities Award, and this is presented by Deputy Administrator Michael Fisher.
Thank you, Councilmember Hall. I am very excited to share some news with you this evening. We just found out the city of Roswell has achieved the platinum status level for the Atlanta Region Commission's Green Communities. So this is an achievement from a program that is really used to foster environmental stewardship, to recognize local governments for the investment that we put into sustainable infrastructure and to really sustain the region around Atlanta. It's a nationally recognized program. Leading up to this latest certification round, this one we're doing right now, there were 20 jurisdictions that were certified ARC Green Communities, and out of those 20, 3 of them were platinum. Well, now we're 4. So we are now a platinum green community. We started out in 2009 when the program started at the silver level. We just went past bronze. We didn't even go there. Started the silver level. We recertified in 13 at the gold level. We recertified in 17 at the gold level, and now we've hit platinum. So it's a citywide initiative that is put forth, but we had a steering committee. Jackie, John, and Kayla from Community Development were on that. Rob, Sherry, and Pamela from Transportation. Jay, our main person from Rec and Parks, and then Nikki from Environmental Public Works. They made up the steering committee that over the last 4 years, we meet on a regular basis to make sure that we're keeping up with what the measures are and what the successes are. But I want to particularly thank Allie Daniels. Allie is the one who is our coordinator here at the city. She brings these people together. She makes sure that we're measuring what we need to measure. She makes sure she puts together the application process and works with the folks at ARC to get this through. And she's done a tremendous job again this year, moving us to the platinum level. So I just want to thank everybody for that. The reason that I'm bringing this tonight, there was supposed to be an ARC meeting where we get the cool looking plaque, and when we get it, we'll hang it. However, with the COVID that's come along, they moved the meeting to virtual. It's this week, and I didn't want you to hear it from them. I wanted you to hear it from me. So the city of Roswell is a platinum green community, and we're very excited about that.
Mr. Fisher, would you like to wait until you get the award? Before we do pictures again? Would you like to wait until we get the award and then we'll do pictures?
That would be good, because then we'll have the plaque. We've got a couple down there, but not a platinum one. So when we get that, we'll come back and let you all know, and we can get the photo op with the plaque and everything.
Thanks, Mr. Fisher. Great job. Congratulations.
Mayor Wilson.
Councilmember Hall, would you read the next item, please?
Thank you, Mayor Wilson. I'm going to request that we defer item number 4 until the January 24th Mayor and Council meeting in an effort to let the newest council members and mayor become a little bit more familiar with the mid-year budget amendment and changes. So if you're amenable, I'd like to make that motion before Mr. Luckett presents.
There is a motion by Councilmember Hall to defer this item to January 24, 2022. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilmember Palermo, sorry there, my friend. Any additional questions or comments from the council? All those in favor, please raise your hands. It is unanimous, and it passes unanimously. Thank you. Councilmember Palermo, will you please read the next item under Environmental Public Works?
Item number 5, approval for the mayor and/or city administrator to sign a contract with Gradeco Incorporated for stormwater infrastructure enhancements along Fouts Road and within East Roswell Area Park in the amount of $64,560, and approval of budget amendment 603-15550-01-10-21. Ms. Izzo?
Thank you. The purpose of this project is to alleviate excessive stormwater flow that is coming from Fouts Road and resulting in flooding in a residential property located off of Quincy Lane. The intention is to extend the swale along Fouts and then pipe the water across Fouts Road over to East Roswell Park. So the green segment is the extension of the swale, the red is the pipe across the road, and then the blue would be a swale along East Roswell Park. When EPW approached Rec and Parks with this concept, they asked for us to modify the concept to allow them to plan for a future trail connectivity project. And by doing that, they asked us to change the blue segment to an actual pipe, which would allow them to continue on with the planning for the trail connectivity and the associated landscaping. We put this out to our on-call contractors, received 2 bids, and this is going to be going to GradeCo, one of our on-call contractors. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Does council have any questions or comments? Councilmember Palermo?
Unless the public has any questions or comments, I'd like to motion to approve item number 5.
Councilmember Palermo has made a motion to approve item number 5. Are there any comments from the public? So noted, no comments from the public. A motion has been made by Councilmember Palermo to pass item number 5, agenda number 5. Yes, sir, Councilman.
I'd like to second.
Okay, Councilmember Vanstrom would like to second it. Any additional questions or comments from council? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please raise your hands. Passes unanimously. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Councilmember Palermo, will you please read the next item under transportation?
Item number 6, approval of a modification to the policy regarding placement of objects or structures within City of Roswell rights-of-way to allow private security cameras. Mr. Skelski?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This item, in short, will modify an existing city policy that governs structures in the right-of-way to specifically permit the use of those structures for supporting security cameras by HOAs and nonprofits. This is an item that has come up before throughout the city, and I want to express my appreciation to the members of the Willow Springs HOA, Mr. Rory Robichaud in particular. We've been working with our transportation staff for over 6 months just to help work through a lot of the details. They have done that, and this is one policy change that is required to enable this policy to specifically include security camera structures. So with that, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have, and there's a number of related attachments in your package. If you'd like me to talk about any of those, I'll be happy.
Does council have any questions or comments? Councilmember Palermo?
Thank you, Mayor Wilson. So my question is for either Mr. Skelski or Mr. Davidson. So this is certainly something that I support. I supported it the first time the original basis for it was brought forward by Councilmember Hall, and we were told at committee to actually make it effective, we actually have to adjust a sentence in there, and so I certainly support that. But my question for staff is, if council approves this tonight, which again, I certainly support, if council approves this tonight, if there ends up being any concerns or issues with any that are placed in the right-of-way, is there the opportunity for mayor and council to adjust any permits as well as the law? Is that something that could be adjusted if needed?
City Attorney Davidson?
Yes, what the city will do is we'll grant a license to the homeowners associations or nonprofits. Those are revocable licenses, and that would be revocable by this mayor and council.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions or comments from the council? Do I have anyone from the audience who would like to speak on this topic? So noted. Does council have any further questions or comments? Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve item number 6.
Motion by Councilmember Palermo. Do I have a second?
Second.
seconded by Councilmember Hall. Any additional questions or comments from the council? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please raise your hands. It passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. This meeting, we have no further business. This meeting is adjourned.